Real love is with boundaries. A letter from your Heavenly Father. My precious child, come close and listen to my heart. I am your Father, your Abba, who formed you, knows you, and loves you more than you can imagine. Today I want to tell you something essential. Real love always comes with boundaries. Not to restrict you or take away your fun, but to protect what's precious in you, your purpose, your joy, your future. You may wonder, why can't I just do what I want? But true freedom doesn't come from doing whatever feels good in the moment. True freedom is the strength to choose what is right, even when it's hard, even when no one sees. That's why I give you boundaries. Not as a cage, but as a pathway to peace. Boundaries are my gift to guard your heart when I invite you to live by my word. It's not to weigh you down. It's to set you free. Just as I spoke through Paul to young Timothy, I speak now to you. If anyone cleanses himself from what is dishonorable, he will be a vessel for honorable use, set apart as holy, useful to the master. 2 Timothy 2 verse 21. You were created to be a vessel of honor. And to protect that calling, I give you boundaries, not as burdens, but as blessings. It is for freedom that Christ has set you free. Stand firm then, and do not be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Galatians 5 verse 1. The world tells you freedom is doing whatever you feel. But I tell you, true freedom is the power to choose what is good, right, and life-giving. Let me remind you of two young men I loved, Joseph and Samson. When Joseph was tempted, he ran, not because he was weak, but because he honored me more than his desires. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Genesis 39 verse 9. Because he stayed within my boundaries, I raised him up and entrusted him with great purpose. But Samson, oh, how I long for him to guard what I gave him. He had strength, calling, and destiny, but he kept pushing past my warnings. In the end, his unrestrained heart led him into pain. My child, both were deeply loved. But one stayed close to my ways. That is the difference. I teach you boundaries through disciplines because I treasure you. I discipline you because I treasure you when you stumble. I do not abandon you. I discipline you, not to punish, but to bring you back. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. John 15 verse 2. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12 verse 11. I discipline because I see your potential. I know who you're becoming. Every correction is my love shaping you for something greater. True freedom is strength, not indulgence. You may hear the lie that freedom is doing whatever you want. But I say, real freedom is having the strength to do what's right, even when no one is watching. I teach you boundaries through disciplines because I treasure you. I discipline you because I treasure you when you stumble. I do not abandon you. I discipline you, not to punish, but to bring you back. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. John 15 verse 2. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12 verse 11. I discipline because I see your potential. I know who you're becoming. Every correction is my love shaping you for something greater. True freedom is strength, not indulgence. You may hear the lie that freedom is doing whatever you want. But I say, real freedom is having the strength to do what's right, even when no one is watching. For this is the love of God, to keep His commands. And His commands are not burdensome. 1 John 5 verse 3. When you live with self-control, you become free from fear, guilt, and confusion. You walk with clarity and joy. That's the freedom I want for you. Your everyday choices matter to me. I see the little things you do. When you speak kindly, Take care of your room, do your homework, choose patience. I see it. And I smile. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 31. These daily habits build your character. They prepare you for the great things I'm preparing for you. I gave you time, treasure it wisely. Time is one of the most precious gifts I've placed in your hands. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90 verse 12. When you manage your time with balance, studying, resting, playing, and spending time with me, you are becoming faithful in the small things. Do you remember Daniel? Even in exile, he chose to walk in my ways. Because of that, I gave him wisdom, favor, and strength. To these 4 young men, God gave knowledge and understanding of all kinds of literature and learning. Daniel 1 verse 17. When you give me your time, I multiply your growth. Relationships matter. Choose them with discernment. I made you for relationship with me, your family, and others. But not every friendship is good for your heart. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 13 verse 20. Look for friends who speak truth, encourage your faith, and walk in kindness. And guard your heart in romantic matters. There is a time for that kind of love, but in your youth, it can cloud your purpose if it comes too soon. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4 verse 23. I want your relationships to build you, not break you. Grow with me. One step at a time. You don't have to have it all together. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for your heart. The path of the righteous is level. You, the upright one, make the way of the righteous smooth. Isaiah 26 verse 7. Here's how you grow. 1. Spend quiet time with me. Let my word shape you. Talk to me honestly. I hear every word. 2. Practice the fruit of the Spirit, not all at once, but one step at a time. 3. Take ownership. Don't blame others. 4. When you fall, get back up. I will help you. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5 verses 22 to 23. My child, spiritual strength comes from daily trust and humble obedience. I love to reward you. I don't just correct you. I celebrate you. When you take even one small step in obedience, I see it. When you grow in character, I rejoice. Those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Psalm 34 verse 10. Sometimes I reward you with peace. Sometimes through your parents or teachers. Sometimes just by whispering to your heart. My child, I see your persistence. I am pleased with you. That joy? That's me. Delighting in you. Walk with me. You are never alone. So, my beloved child, hear this again. Real love always has boundaries. I set them because I love you. I discipline you because I see your future. I reward you because I delight in your growth. My beloved child, you are never alone. I walk with you in every moment. When you rise, I am with you, just as I was with David when he stepped into battle with only a sling and faith. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine. 1 Samuel 17 verse 37. When you stumble, I lift you, just as I restored Peter after he denied me 3 times. Simon, son of John, do you love me? Feed my sheep. John 21 verse 17. My love gives second chances. When you grow, I rejoice like I did when Mary sat at my feet, choosing what was better, simply to be with me. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. Luke 10 verse 42. So stay close. Trust me. Let my love shape your life, like I shaped Joseph's life through betrayal, hardship, and finally honor. Let my word guide your steps, just as I guided Joshua after Moses, saying, Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 verse 9. Let my spirit strengthen your heart, like I empowered Esther to speak with courage. For such a time as this. Esther 4 verse 14. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are my treasure. And I am your Father, forever. A final word from my heart. If you remember only one thing today, remember this. I love you. Not with a soft love that lets you drift, but with a strong, steady love that walks beside you, protects you, corrects you, and calls you higher. My boundaries are not a prison. They are a path, like the narrow way that leads to life. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Matthew 7 verse 14. My discipline is not shame, it is love. The Lord disciplines those he loves, as a father the son he delights in. Proverbs 3 verse 12. Your daily life, your time, your friendships, your habits, they all matter to me. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. So when life feels hard, don't give up. When you feel alone, remember, I am here. When you feel weak, lean on me. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 verse 31. Just like Elijah, who felt too tired to go on, but I sent an angel to strengthen him. Just like Paul, who said, when I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 10. Because my grace was enough for him. You were made for more than comfort. You were made for courage. You were made for light. You were made for truth. You were made for my love. So rise, not in your own strength, but in mine. Keep your heart open. Keep your feet steady. Keep your eyes on me. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I am so proud of you. And I will walk with you every step of the way. With all my love. Your Heavenly Father.